Okay. There we go. Okay. If you saw me go randomly live a couple times, I apologize about that. I was trying to set up horizontal streaming as well, or if it's horizontal and vertical, but that's hard to do simultaneously, and I will have to test more. But hey, my name's Pyway. I like to play Duel Masters until I lose on stream, and today I have a fun stream for you. It's been a little while since I've actually played on stream. I've just been really busy being a full-time employee and a part-time editor for 2 shows. Oh, I got a cat here. Last week I saw John Green live. He did a presentation at Winona State, and I had the chance to meet him, which is awesome. I edit for his brother, Hank Green. Which was also funny because he was like, you probably talk to my brother more than me. And I was like, that's funny. I hope it's not true. Something I loved that he said that night, though, when I got to meet him and stuff, and when he presented, was that when you're young, and this was advice generally for college students, but when you're young, you have really good taste, but you don't have refined execution. And as someone that's been doing editing for a really long time, I related to that a lot. There's a lot of videos I've wanted to make that have never come into fruition. There's been a lot of videos I've wanted to make that didn't turn out the way that I thought they would, for better or worse. And I've just always aspired to the aspirations usually exceed what we can do, and that's not a good or a bad thing. That's just part of life. That's part of taking an idea that's in your head and turning it into something tangible that people can actually view. I think that's pretty cool. Anyhow, I just really related to that sentiment because, you know, I've been doing editing for a decade. I've had accomplishments that I never thought I would ever meet. And in the same way, wow, that pack had 2 super rares. And in the same sense of it, like, you know, this isn't what I thought it would be. That doesn't make it good or bad. It just is. And I think life is full of things like that, you know? You see a recipe online and you make it, and you like what you made, and it's also not entirely what you thought it would be, and that's not a good or bad thing. That's funny. It gave me an account title for opening a rare. So today, we're just gonna enjoy some Joker on Duel Masters and meditate on the fact that, you know, if you have an idea out there that you want to do and it doesn't turn out the way you planned, be happy that you did it, because so many people get caught up in the fact that the final product won't be exactly what you thought it would be in most scenarios, and don't see the fact that in a lot of scenarios that's also a good thing. That's also a benefit. It's not a detractor. It's worth it to try things. It's worth it to grow. Like, you know, my portfolio of editing I've done for clients, which isn't even comprehensive, has 100 videos, and those videos have 11 million views. And that's something I'm proud of. That's not a small number. That's not like amazing compared to editors that I know, but it's not nothing. It's years of sweat. It's years of developing forehead lines, and it's years of providing entertainment to people. And I'm proud of that. Like, did I think my life might look a little different? Maybe. But, you know, being able to edit for Hank Green as a guy that does science communication was pretty awesome. One second, my computer performance is a little funky, So I'm gonna turn off the horizontal stream I tried to set up. There we go. Okay. So we're playing Jokers. I don't know entirely what we're up against, so I'm gonna use one Prelude to Horror because generally we only need one for our win. So we're gonna charge that. Okay. That's a good card to have. So we can basically go into Yatterman, Senno, then that card, unless we draw something better. We're gonna lower, no I don't want to retire, we're gonna lower the graphics just because, well that's just, we can't change the graphics thing. The graphic settings is at ends with what our computer can do, unfortunately. Based on what they're charging, they're gonna probably try to cheat something out. So the best thing we can do is put out Senno, reduces their ability to cheat things out. Note we didn't use the Prelude to Horror this turn because that cost 3 mana, and 3 minus with Yatterman's ability, we reduced the cost, but it can't be lower than 1. So that would actually make it so we can't cast our Beef the Cake. What's this one called again? Yeah, Dangano. So what we're gonna do, before we do anything, we'll read this. Okay. So it looks like we can go ahead and try to win the game here. Hope the stream looks pretty good. Let's see if the chat, if anyone's chatting. No one's chatting. No one's watching the stream. That's okay. This is purely for fun. This is purely for VOD. There just isn't enough footage of Duel Masters in English out there, so that's why we have this stream. Okay, so we'll play one creature that I believe lets them shieldify. Alright, and that creature can block over us, so we're gonna hold out. But hey, we broke 4 of their shields. We'll see what they can do, but we're not in a bad position. I think this deck tries to play a Denjara that lets them double their mana. Okay. This ability says you choose an opponent's creature and they can't attack or block until the start of your next turn. So I can't. You're referring to the player that played it, so I can't attack with this creature this turn, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. Still doing pretty solid. We're about to get cards in hand. Yeah, I think this one is right. We got some information. We found out that one of our shield trigger cards is in the deck, so it will not be a shield that's broken. Yeah, they have a blocker, so we're not gonna attack them again. But yeah, we can draw cards next turn if we don't win on the spot, but I think we will. It really depends on what their final shield is. Well, if they kill this, we won't be able to, but yeah. We're still getting there. We're still in a winning position against this opponent. They do have a lot of mana, and they do have a deck that's full of creatures that cost a lot of mana. So it's not super great, but it's not the end of the world. Ah. It's a hard pick. I think this is the play. Okay. What we really wanted was to get the Joker. Charging mana would have been smart there. What's done is done. At least now we have another speed attacker. If they had blocked there, I could have attacked with my other creature, so. Now the game is really up to whether or not they can kill me right now. If they can't win right now, I can win. It's not a bad position to be in. But yeah, it's down to the last set of turns, most likely. Okay, they're gonna evolve. That's a pretty good card. In fact, I think I have to kill that card in order to be able to hit them. Okay. So yeah, it can kill my big creature, but that won't win them the game, so we'll see what else they can do. Okay, that's pretty good. Dream, we might be cooked. Granted, they are drawing through most of their deck. We'll see what my shield breaks are. Dang. Gotta put those cards at the bottom of my deck. Oh well. Dang, yeah, I really should have charged mana last turn. When in doubt, charge mana. So that's what I'll do here. We're probably done anyways, but this amount of charging will enable me to play Johnny the Joker. And if I stand any chance of coming back here, I need Johnny the Joker. But based on the amount of shield trigger cards I've seen, I don't know how this is gonna play out. But oh well. They only have 6 cards in deck. Maybe they'll accidentally deck themselves out. Yeah, they get an extra turn. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Yeah, there's no way. With the extra turn, there's no way. But we'll let them win. We won't concede. We'll let them win. I think that's the polite thing to do. Anyway, this stream only lasts until I lose, so if you're watching the VOD, have a great day. And I hope Duel Masters comes back.